tell me about the other night?
I responded to a domestic disturbance call in the South Los Angeles area. When I arrived at the house, I came across the aftermath of a physical confrontation between a husband and wife. As I entered, all I can remember are her eyes looking up at me, speaking to me. There's no excuse for this. I was fucking mad. Yeah, I'll cop that shit went down, but I handled myself like a professional. All in all, I think things went smoothly.
It's not what I read.
Yeah, well, you can't always believe what you read.
Is that a fact?
That's a fact.
You stated on your report...
On my report?
Whose else could it be?
I don't know. You've got other people you deal with, right?
Right now, I'm dealing with you. You stated in your report that after several attempts to prevent the situation from escalating, the husband became enraged. He started shouting verbal obscenities at your direction. And that he came at you with a switchblade with the intent to kill.
Okay.
You call that smooth?
I call that just another night.
Just another night, huh?
Yeah, that's right. So why don't you tell me what the problem is?
The problem is, after realizing that you were stuck in a dangerous and hostile position, you did not act accordingly. No. Instead, you went apeshit. And you bashed the poor son of a bitch's face in.
So?
So? So what the hell were you thinking, savage?
3 seconds. 3, that's all you get to react. You know what I was thinking? Right now probably isn't the time to overthink shit, you know what I mean?
You still sticking to that story?
It's one hell of a story.
Almost too good to believe.
Yeah, well, I stand by it 100%, Quashkis.
Well, I got news for you, savage. The husband did not, and I repeat, did not have a switchblade on his person.
I know what I saw.
Maybe you saw what you wanted to see.
I know what I saw. I'm not crazy.
You sure about that?
Yeah.
You want to know what I think?
No, not really.
I think you're angry at the world.
And what do I gotta be angry about?
The war. And in some way, I think you'll always be at war with yourself. At war with your past actions. Now you can't let go of your grudges because you're keeping them close to your chest. You're a ticking time bomb.
I'm fine, Quashkis.
You're far from fine. I think you believed that when you got home you could heal. But that was impossible because, in your mind, you never left the battlefield. Right?
What are you now, a goddamn shrink?
I want to help you, James.
Help me? You? And what are we, on the first name basis now?
Hey, listen, James, I've been there. Believe me, I know how hard it is.
Oh, I'm sure you do, you fucking cock. What do you know?
I've had my bouts with depression. That's right. You want to know what I did to beat the blues? I surfed. Every morning.
Well, Mark, I can't swim.
That's okay. There are other ways of dealing with the melancholy.
The what?
You know, the unhappiness.
Who says I'm unhappy?
I say. Do you have a problem with that?
I got a problem with you making assumptions. Why do you keep doing that?
Why don't you get a dog?
Why don't you stop changing the subject?
No, think about it. If you get a dog, you're never alone. Alone?
Who says I'm alone? I'm not alone.
How can you be so sure?
Because I just know.
You think you know. Depression can take a man to a dark place. A place where a man has trouble distinguishing between reality and fantasy. You know what I mean, James? Do you feel like you're taking unnecessary risks?
What do you mean?
Are you intentionally looking for trouble?
What? What are you saying?
Are you seeking out dangerous situations, James?
No, I'm not.
Yes, you are. Don't lie to me.
Why would I be reckless?
Because you can't help it?
Why can't I help it, huh?
Because you act out impulsively without stopping to consider the consequences.
I'm in control of my impulses.
Are you? Seriously? In control? Let me ask you, do you feel like your mind is like a roller coaster, but nobody seems to be operating the switch?
Get out of my head.
Is that why you indulge in self-destructive behavior? To numb the pain?
You know what? Go fuck yourself.
Thoughts of suicide are common among vets who have killed.
Who's suicidal?
We talked about this before, James.
When did we talk about this, Mark?
Come on. What? You suffering from short-term memory loss now?
What's with the 20 questions?
Easy, James, easy. It's my job.
Your job, what, to bust my balls?
I need to figure out if you're in a reasonable state of mind and ready to get back on your feet.
I'm ready.
You're not ready.
Why not?
Because you're dangerous.
Are you the goddamn judge, jury, and executioner? Where the fuck did you go to school?
And you have a high propensity for violence.
Ah! Well, nobody's perfect.
And it will never be enough. You're never going to feel full because the reality is, James, you have an addiction.
Generation is being something like a shark, as in it must never stop. Water for a shark to
What are you waiting for?
Who's doing door knocking? Anyone?
What took you so long, baby?
Come on, people, wake up. Everything is one thing. It's up to me.
rato. I've had enough of your shit, Kowalskis. Now give me your goddamn stamp of approval. Give it to me! I'm ready to get back out on the streets.
It's not that easy, James.
No? Then what are we doing here? Am I gonna get fired or what? Huh? Do I got charges coming my way?
I need you to listen to me very carefully, James. You've been my patient for the last 7 years.
Patient? No. You must have me mistaken with somebody else.
You are my patient, James. 7 years. And in that time, I've put up with your insults, your vitriol, and your twisted distortion of reality. And right now, you need to accept one very important truth. Nobody's pressing charges, James. Because the reality is, you're not a cop.
You're funny, asshole. You're wrong, but you're not a fucking cop. I'm a cop.
No. No, James, I'm not. Clinically speaking, you're stuck in a self-destructive rut because you haven't quite yet figured out how to come home. So now you created this cop alter ego to help cope with your post-traumatic stress.
But you have my report.
This is your arrest report.
What's that?
These are my psychotherapy notes. Every single one of them. A detailed document of every single conversation we've had in the last 7 years. Talk to me, James.
No, man, calm down.
If I'm not a cop, then what am I?